Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Camilla. I'm a future trainee solicitor at a top 55 UK law firm, and on this channel I discuss things relating to legal, careers, also lifestyle content and studying the LPC. So if you're interested in any of that, then please do subscribe, and also don't forget to like this video. So today I wanted to talk about the LPC and the reasons why I decided not to study the LPC until I secured a training contract. Now, this isn't a video which is designed to tell you what you should do. I'm not suggesting that you don't do the LPC, and I'm not suggesting that you do the LPC. This is just literally my reasons why I decided not to. I thought it might help someone to hear someone else's thought process, but I am not in any way trying to tell you what to do. Everyone has their own path and there's no right or wrong way at all in relation to this. So please don't think that just because I did it this way, this is the right way. It's not the right way for everybody. I've spoken to many different people who are aspiring lawyers, trainees, lawyers, and everyone's taken a completely different route, and that's absolutely fine. Everyone's path is unique, so don't feel like you have to do something just because somebody else has done one thing. That's just not what you should do. You should always think about your own circumstances, think about your own goals, and think about what you want to achieve, and then weigh up the pros and cons of each option, and then you decide what you want to do based on that. Don't listen to me, but this is just a video explaining my thought process. So just before I get into the video, I want to just mention that you don't need to do the LPC to become a solicitor anymore. Because of the SQE, you can actually start doing that now instead, where you don't need a training contract. So there are many other routes to becoming a lawyer. The LPC and a training contract is like the old route essentially, which is still running for a little while. And so this video isn't going to apply to everybody. This video is narrowly focused on the LPC and training contract route, but there are many other routes to qualification. I'm just focusing on this route because this is my personal experience. I'm doing the LPC and I have a training contract. But like I said, there are many other ways to become a solicitor. So this video isn't going to apply to everybody. Some people may still be keen to take the LPC and the training contract route, and if that's you, then this video might be of interest to you. The first reason I decided not to do the LPC until I had a training contract was finances. Now, the LPC costs about £17,000, and so I don't have that sort of money lying around, unfortunately. And I know that you can take out loans for most of the amount. If you upgrade the LPC to a master's, then you can take out a student loan. However, I was not prepared to get into further debt. I knew that if I successfully secured a training contract, that the firm that I joined would be able to pay for it for me. So I didn't see the point in getting into further debt when I could get the LPC paid for by a law firm. So that's why I decided to wait. Well, it's one of the reasons that I decided to wait. I know that you can have your LPC backdated if you later join a firm who does backdate LPC fees. However, I don't think that all firms do that. I think that's only certain firms. So I didn't want to risk the chance of not getting my £17,000 back. That's just a risk that I wasn't prepared to take in these circumstances. The second reason that I decided not to do the LPC before I got a training contract was because the LPC is a very specific course, and I don't really think it's of that much value outside of the legal profession. So that kind of goes on to what I was saying about costs. It's an expensive course which is very specific. So it would only be of use to me if I did actually get a training contract. Whilst I was determined to become a solicitor, I was also self-aware. I also know that I'm up against really great candidates that have amazing credentials, amazing CVs. And, whilst I was confident in my own abilities, I did know that there was a chance that I wasn't going to get a training contract. You know what the statistics are like. It's a tough world out there, and And while, you know, I really was confident in my ability, but at the same time, I wasn't really willing to take that risk and do the LPC unless I knew that I was going to become a solicitor for sure, because like I said, it's a very specific course, and there's just no point me doing it unless I'm going to be a solicitor. So yeah, I waited until I got my training contract until I started the LPC. The third reason I decided not to do the LPC until I got a training contract was because of how time consuming the LPC is. So I'm doing the LPC part-time at the moment whilst working, and it just, yeah, it takes up all my spare time really, and I don't think I'd be able to find the time to do good quality training contract applications alongside working and alongside doing the LPC. So the way I saw it is that I'm going to invest all of my time into trying to get a training contract, and then once I've got a training contract, I'll have 2 years to wait anyway, because most firms do recruit 2 years early. So my plan was to get a training contract and then do the LPC in the 2 years that I have to wait anyway, and then I'll be able to start at my law firm. The risk of me doing the LPC first is that I would spend 2 years doing the LPC, and then only afterwards would I be able to actually put my full efforts into doing training contract applications, and then I could have to wait another 2 years before I start my training contract. So I just thought that it would make more sense for me to put all my efforts into getting a training contract first, because I'd have that 2 years to wait anyway. So yeah, that's just the way I saw it. I have spoken to people who've said that having the LPC enabled them to start their training contract earlier and also helped them to get paralegal roles, and that's a really great point, and it could definitely help. But I personally wasn't planning to become a paralegal before starting my training contract, because I've got a secure job where I am, and I'm happy to stay here until I start my training contract. So getting a paralegal role wasn't important to me. And also, I didn't know for sure whether I would be able to start my training contract early. So I thought it would be a bit of a risk to do the LPC just in case I can start my training contract early, because that's definitely not guaranteed. So I hope you found this video helpful. Those are the 3 reasons I decided not to start the LPC until I got a training contract. But like I said at the beginning of the video, my circumstances are going to be different to yours. So, you know, do whatever you think is best for you. But these are the reasons that I decided not to. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe for more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.